Hey guys, since I forgot to cover it before I wrap things up, achievement unlocked. Cat Scratch Fever. Defeat Catwoman. Satisfying. Now then, on with the credits. Well, I guess that means welcome to the credit video for Let's Play Batman Blackgate. I'm BurningDogFace, and I hope you guys had a good time. You know, I'd like to apologize for getting so frustrated in the last session. I meant to do that at the beginning of this one, but, you know, c'est la vie. Because, other than a few frustrating elements, and I admit they were very frustrating, I actually really enjoyed this game. You know, I'm a huge fanboy of Batman. I'll admit that. And I have a, you know, a lifelong fondness for Metroidvania games. So this is, you know, a nice combination. Though I'll admit it didn't quite, you know, play out the way I would have wanted. Actually, it was kind of a, I don't know, it just felt a bit limited, especially compared to the main Arkham games. Morchi, Astor, and Apollo? I wonder if those are his dogs or something. Joel Kiltron? Really? Sounds like a Decepticon's name, and not a very creative one. Anyway. Oh.
All the Black Masks messing with the generators freaked out the heating and cooling systems. The quick expanding and contracting of the pipes weakened them for sure.
The Joker! All I want is the Joker! Let him go! Why not? He's worthless to me compared to the clown.
No!
Oh shit!
Where'd he go?
I don't know. But the Joker better watch his back.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that played because I took out Black Mask last. Which might mean there's another little additional scene for Penguin and Joker if you take them out last. Interesting. Well, I'm guessing that because, you know, I already learned that the nature of the threat that Catwoman leaves behind is different depending on what you have. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hacking cough came over me all of a sudden. And I hit the kill switch on the mic so that I could keep rolling the credits. I really hope you guys didn't hear any of that. Like, deepest deepest apologies if you did. There were some gross noises in there. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, the game just felt limited compared to the main Arkham games. I mean, there were only the 4 gadgets. You start the game with nothing in your pockets except the batarangs, and that's just odd considering you started with like 5 or 6 different gadgets in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Hell, I think it was more than that in Arkham Origins. I remember thinking it would have been nice if you'd unlocked the explosive gel in Arkham Origins. Like, hey, this stuff is really handy. I should keep this around. But, yeah. It may have been rather simplified. And, the storyline wasn't terribly creative. You know, it's really just... the 3 crime lords take over Blackgate Prison. Batman steps in to set things right. And, you know, when you encounter the villains, their dialogue is really nothing more exotic than, fuck you, I'm going to defeat you and escape. It was cool to hear the actors from the main games, well, at least Arkham Origins, reprise their roles. You know, not just the ones from multiple games, like Nolan North as the Penguin. I thought it was actually cool to hear, you know, Roger Craig Smith as Batman, Troy Baker as the Joker. And I looked it up because I couldn't remember it in the beginning of the game. It was Grey Delisle reprising her role as Catwoman from Arkham City, since she didn't make an appearance in Arkham Origins. A friend of mine made a joke that the reason she didn't show up in Arkham Origins is that her suit shows off too much cleavage, and there was a damn blizzard going on in Origins. But yeah, overall, aside from the spike of frustration I got that really stemmed from not being able to get back to that question mark in the elevators easily, aside from that, it was a pretty good game. But because there wasn't really anything special to the storyline, and the gameplay was, you know, as I put it, it's kind of a shadow of the main Arkham games. I don't know that it's for everyone. I mean, I had the thought, you know, if a game that felt exactly like this, maybe not with the graphics and voice acting, but if a game that felt exactly like this was put out by fans, you know, this is our you know, amateur tribute to the Arkham games, this would be a triumph. I mean, yeah, the gadgets are simplistic and the combat is you know, way dumbed down. You can pretty much just mash your way through most confrontations, except for the guys on whom those techniques never work. You know, the knife guys and the taser guys. Or the cattle prod guys, I guess I should say. But, you know, as a retail product, maybe it's a little bit lacking. A little bit. I guess here's my final summary. It depends, unlike the other games, I'd say it depends entirely on how much you like Batman. Or, I suppose, Metroidvania games. If you love the Arkham games, if you're a huge fan of Batman like me, and you don't mind a straight-up Metroidvania game, then by all means, play Blackgate. But, you know, if you played the Arkham games because the gameplay was rad and you're not really that huge a fan of Batman, maybe give this one a pass. You know, maybe play Origins instead. I feel like that one is really underrated. And Batman created by Bob Kane, again, just so we're clear. Oh, I hate when they do that. Oh, I was wondering if that was Adam Baldwin in the last cutscene. Suddenly I can't remember the name of his character from Firefly. Damn. Jane! That was it. He played Jane on Firefly. I believe he was Rick Flag. I knew it was a girl's name. His last name was a girl's name. There were a few really interesting things with this game that really don't get discussed, weren't there? You know, like, Grundy. All in all, really, considering this was originally supposed to be, you know, here's the portable tie-in to this real game we made, I'd say the level of quality here is impressive. You know, with that in mind, I actually had a pretty good time here. And I know that you guys, maybe didn't enjoy it as much as I did. I actually got a couple of somewhat blunt comments informing me that they didn't enjoy the Batman videos as much as the Hand of Fate videos I started at around the same time, but, you know, c'est la vie. I'd really like to say, watch this spot, you know, for a few months down the road when I'll be playing Arkham Knight. But that's just not the case. I'm not going to be able to play that game until I get my computer upgraded. And I don't really have a schedule on that.
Catwoman?
Released per your orders, Director, with an expunged record and the secret thanks of a grateful nation. Though I don't know why we don't keep a leash on her. She didn't accomplish her primary mission. We had to give Bane back to save face.
Time enough for that, Captain Black. Catwoman did do us a great service.
And what's that, Director Waller, leading us to those two degenerates?
You see degenerates, Captain? I see soldiers.
Batsuit unlocked. Earth 2 Batsuit unlocked. 25% bonus to damage dealt, and 50% bonus to health regeneration rate. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Okay, it's not one of those games that just quits back to the desktop and you're done. Let's see how I did. 91% complete.
I need to find Catwoman before she escapes with Bane.
I'm pretty sure this is the first room I ever set foot in the prison. I think it was right up against this wall back here, where Catwoman is being accosted by a Joker, a Penguin, and a Black Mask thug. I wonder if I unlock one of these 3 slots for beating the game with each of the 3 bosses last. Earth 2. Batman's suit from Earth 2. 25% bonus to damage dealt. I already read that. Neat. I was just reading about the Earth 2 stuff last night. It's really crazy. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman died, saving the world from an invasion by Darkseid. And then I guess because the Flashpoint stuff was so popular, they had this big revelation that that Thomas Wayne had survived the attack on the Waynes and just been living in hiding all these years. And after his son Bruce sacrificed himself to save the world, Thomas is overcome with guilt and came out of hiding as the Batman. So they brought that crazy alternate universe version of Thomas Wayne as a gun-toting Batman back into the primary canon. Actually, I guess it's still an alternate universe. This was Bruce's costume, though. This one I'm wearing. Thomas wore a different costume as Batman. Yeah, lots of crazy shit going on Earth, too. Let me just check something. No, there are no new, question marks. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it looks like beating the 3 bosses in the proper order is the only way to unlock the remaining suits. Which is alright. You know, as I commented, before, I think. I'm pretty sure the... Oh no, fuck this place, actually. I want to get fucking lost in there. As I commented before, I'm pretty sure the Batman 1 million suit looks cooler than the Red Sun or New 52 suits anyway. Alright, I just scanned that one. But yeah, now I'm mostly just futzing around. I will comment that I really liked that scene with Black Mask, because in the comics there was eventually a, here we go. There's an event where Black Mask was in a fire, and the mask he wears was seared onto his skin, so that it sort of really did become his face. You know, because he couldn't take it off. I'm guessing that's what they were getting at there with Black Mask being caught in an explosion. I don't actually know if Black Mask is involved in sorry, I just drew a blank there. Arkham Knight. Hey, maybe he'd show up like that. Let's do the proper suit for the sign out. Because really, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Because I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hey, there's a good spot for it. Sort of Batcave-y. I'm BurningDogFace, and I thank you for joining me for Let's Play Batman: Arkham Origins, Blackgate. One more jump cut for old time's sake, since I probably won't get to use that transition again for a very, very long time. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, and I hope it didn't bother you too much when I was thick-headed or got frustrated. I hope you'll join me for my next video series. Later, and on behalf of myself and Batman, have yourselves a great day.